that know you second to Medici.
What are y'all talking about? I was like, why are they on
me?
Why are y'all on
Oh
the
yes,
phone?
I'm sorry.
Don't
Second-
get it twisted,
Third
Toya.
to, second to Medici's, third to Ayana.
That's right.
What?
That's right. She said you talking to the second person who know you best. I was like, hold on, third. I'm number 2.
third. I'm down.
Okay,
Right,
so we're talking about
third.
working with friends. I said, tag me in. Tag me in.
Yes. No, we were
Okay,
just
go
talking
ahead.
about, we were talking about how a lot of times when you work with friends, or if you work at a company, you get really friendly with people that work with you. And how do you handle situations where those people don't live up to expectations? Or how do you make sure that you protect the relationship, the friendship, as well as the working relationship? So those are kind of the topics we've been talking about. Your small business. We even also talked about working with your husband, because you're in business with your husband. You've been in business with friends, but how do you manage and draw the line between the friendship or the husband-spouse relationship and also the business? So we talked about setting boundaries, being clear about expectations up front, having open communication,
accepting people for who they are.
Accepting people for who they are. I mean, we talked about a bunch of different stuff. So we were kind of at the point where, let's say you're in a situation where you brought somebody onto your team, or you work with someone, or you refer someone, and they don't live up to the expectations. How do you handle that situation now? What conversation do you have with them? You know, and that part is hard, especially for somebody you care about. So that's kind of where we were, where you said, tap me in. So what's your advice, Yandy?
I said we might not be the best people to ask this on.
You know what? I think, like you said, that go ahead. I think, like you said, it's really, really hard when working with family. But all I want to work with is my family and my friends.
Exactly.
I feel like if I have an opportunity to see my friends win with me, I see my family win with me, why not? As my nephew just walks in the door from working at the store. Y'all want to see Shasha?
Hey, Shasha.
Hey, Shasha.
What's up, family?
All that?
Toya and Ayana.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Yes. Oh, now you got to get cute because we
That's
on
what I'm
live.
saying. You didn't see the little shimmy that he did. He was like, "What's up, family?"
Exactly. So all this to say, when family and friends, it's hard. It's easy to have them and want to see
See,
them.
I told you. Look.
But then when family you feel like isn't living up to the expectation, which can happen, there's two things for me, right? Part of it, I feel like, is sometimes there's just a lack of education, a lack of wherewithal. They just don't know. And as family or as friends, I kind of feel like it's my responsibility to do my due diligence in teaching them. As I learn, I want to bring them up to learn with me. I don't want to leave anybody behind simply because they don't know yet, right? But then if there's no respect in either wanting to learn or even abiding by the rules, I'm a shrewd businesswoman. I will get rid of you quick. I'll be like, I'm good. Friend or no friend, I can't do business with you. You didn't act right.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's just it. Like, I've had friends that I've done business with and they mismanage money or, you know, things. And I'm like, oh, nope, sorry, business over, dissolved. And I don't ever want to work with you again. We could be friends, but we will never work together again.
That's a good point, because I think one of the things we talked about in the beginning was some people can't do that. They can't do what you just described. They're not able to separate the personal and the professional. They're not mature enough to be able to do that. And so
I can.
If you can't do that, then you might want to reconsider, you know, being in business with your family and your friends, because your relationship is not going to withstand those kind of conversations.
It's not.
But I think if you have like your family there, they shouldn't go anywhere. I mean, the manager at my store is my mom. Second manager is my sister. Toya and I are very, very close friends. She manages me, and we work closely on a bunch of different businesses. Ayana planned my wedding, and that was even business because we hired her to be our wedding planner, and it was for a live TV show. Both times she did it. And, you know, there's a certain level of responsibility someone that cares about me and loves me is just going to have when dealing with my matters. On the personal note, and on the business note, they're gonna, and if you don't, then you really wasn't my friend, or you really wasn't somebody that I should have put in position because I thought that you would care about what I had going on, you know. And I think that if we mutually respect and we mutually care, I want to see you win, you want to see me win, then it should be a situation where we all, you know, look out for each other. And know, whatever that is,
so
even if that means
the
learning
thing
more.
with the people that Yandy described, though, is that those are all high level, including myself.
I was about to say that.
Those are all high level, top of the top, you know, executive. Those are the best people to pull in when you're looking for family. Keisha, your mom, myself, Ayana, like that's a winning team, because those people are winning professionally in whatever profession they're in anyway. So pulling them into your business, you're gonna get the same results. It's the people that you like. I don't want to see you working a 9 to 5 forever. Like I want to bring you into this so you can be an entrepreneur. That person may not be cut out to be an entrepreneur. That person that's
true.
a receptionist may not be cut out to be a high level executive assistant, because those are skill sets that they just may not have. So you have to recognize who people are and what their talents are,
what skills they have.
Of course, give them the best job in that field for what their talent is. But don't put your expectation and your dreams and your wants for them to be bigger and better on them, and then get disappointed when they fall short, because they weren't never cut out to do that job.
They weren't qualified.
Or mentally qualified.
It's funny because that's exactly what I'm dealing with.
Every job I've had, I went in there saying I knew how to do things that I did not know how to do. I will, even to this day, me and Yandy will go into meetings all the time. We'll go into a meeting and we'll be like, first of all, her more than